Hey up, folks. I decided to come out of retirement to make a short video about the new film that a lot of people are talking about. It's called Citizen Vigilante. If you've not seen it yet, I think you should pop along to YouTube, put Citizen Vigilante full movie or full film in the search bar, and you will find it there probably. If not, you can get it from the Pirate Bay. Download it there. I know the Pirate Bay is difficult to get to, but if you struggle, just ask your 15-year-old neighbour how to get round the block on the Pirate Bay. I'm sure he'll be only too pleased to help you. Um, is Citizen Vigilante good or bad? Well, that's not really for me to say. It's for you to watch the film and decide for yourself. A lot of people like it. They tend to be working class people like us. A lot of people dislike it. They tend to be Guardian reading wankers. Um, that doesn't show that the film is good or bad. It just shows that it appeals to one class of people and doesn't appeal to another. Um, Interestingly enough, the German censorship board, whatever it calls itself, seems to be copying the British Board of Film Censors, or Board of Film Classification, as they now call themselves, to try and pretend that they're not the fluffers of capitalism who are stopping people from watching films that the the state finds distasteful. Um, and how they do it is bureaucratically. It isn't that they ban a film, either in Britain or Germany. They just refuse to give it a certificate. And if it doesn't have a certificate, then it can't be shown in cinemas or burned to a DVD. Um, as far as the Germans are concerned, this system is fairly new. I mean, before the war, the Germans actually banned films such as, for instance, All Quiet on the Western Front. When that came out, the German censors allowed it to be shown, and armies of brown shirts invaded the cinemas where the film was running and released mice into the auditorium. I mean, there was mayhem on the streets. People were being attacked coming out of the theatres. After a week of this, the film was banned in Germany. I wasn't shown until after the Second World War. Um, the British system was much more subtle, much more sophisticated, and I think that's the one that the Germans have copied. Basically, what the British did was set up the British Board of Film Censors. It now calls itself the Board of Film Classification. And films are presented to the board and given a certificate, in which case they can be then shown in cinemas or burned to DVDs, or they're not given a certificate, in which case they're not. And interestingly enough, the films that are not given certificates are the political works that scare the shit out of the British bourgeoisie. For instance, Battleship Potemkin in 1926 was refused a certificate on the grounds of, I think I can quote the words directly, revolting Bolshevist propaganda. And the film was not given a certificate until I think 1954. And the reason why they gave it a certificate all those years later was as a memorandum which some idiot allowed to be published. which said that the film was a silent film, so it probably would not appeal to many people, not appeal to many working class people, of course, is what they meant to say. Other films that are now regarded as classics, which were banned, um, The Wild One in, I think, 1953, refused a certificate for over 14 years. If you've ever seen The Wild One, it's basically a Western where instead of riding horses, they ride motorcycles. Not only is it a Western, it's basically a B Western. Nevertheless, it's well filmed, well edited, and it's shown in film schools to this day, as of course is Battleship Potemkin. There are other films that are classics that the censors banned. Uh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was banned for many years. Last House on the Left was banned for many years. Um, so the Germans seem to be copying the British with this by refusing Citizen Vigilante a certificate. Now, will it work? Will it stop people from seeing the film as banning Battleship Potemkin did in Britain? No, is the answer. And the reason is that we're not living in the 20th century anymore. When it emerged that the Huns had banned Citizen Vigilante, people began to upload it to the web. Elon Musk, the South African trillionaire, released it to Twitter, or X as it's now called, for a period of 48 hours. Other people are uploading it to Twitter as well. If you go along to YouTube, slap Citizen Vigilante full movie or full film in the search bar, you'll find it. People have uploaded it there. I downloaded it from the Pirate Bay. It's an easy film to get, and it's a film that they do not want you to watch. So watch it, even if you decide that the film is crap. Um, is the film crap? No, but it's flawed. It does have some amusing aspects, which nobody seems to have picked up on yet. The vigilante has a habit of going off and killing Mohammedans. And I wondered as I watched the film how he managed to get um, people of that curious religion to take his money and appear in his film. Well, the answer is that at least one of the people in the film, uh, she may look like an Arab, but actually she's an Israeli. Her name is Hila Harouche, and she is fit as a butcher's dog, and a kosher butcher at that. So go along and see the film and drool over Hila Harouche. And there may be some other Israelis in the film as well that I haven't spotted yet. But I'm sure that when The Guardian finds out, they'll go, it'll give them another reason to be outraged. So, Citizen Vigilante, a film that they don't want you to watch, and thanks to 21st century technology, a film that you can watch and make up your own mind. Do it.